Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. Today is Monday, September 16th, and I'm back breaking down a few more plays in the MLB for the Monday slate. We're going to start with the matchup between the Nationals and the Mets, and for the best play of the day, we're looking at the Pirates going up against the Cardinals. 4 more player props, 2 best player props towards the end of the video. Hope everybody enjoys their Monday, and let's break down some ball. All right, guys, here are the plays for Sunday afternoon. Decent day so far, 1-1 the best bets, 2-1 the graphic plays. Phillies money line, get it down to the bottom of the ninth, walk-off 2-1 win against the Mets. They couldn't bounce back after that test loss yesterday. We had Miles McCollum over 2.5 runs, gave up 2 runs to the Blue Jays. Probably his best start, and I guess he had a good start against the Brewers 4 or 5 games ago, so probably his best start in a month. But of course, we get him on his good day. Yankees Boston over 8.5 runs. Cutter Crawford was horrible. Rendon was a little bit better, but both these guys gave up home runs. Both of these teams had runners in scoring position all game long. They just couldn't get anybody in. Trey Turner, over 1.5 bases, double in the 4th inning or 5th inning. Aaron Judge hit another home run. So 2-1 day in the graphic plays. We need Marcell Ozuna to come through for us going up against the Dodgers. He is currently 0 for 1, a line out and a walk. So hopefully he can come through for us, and we can go 2-1 of the best bets. Here is the leaderboard, 1-0, 0-1. 79-58 since the All-Star break, looking to do better today with a sweep. Haven't had one of those in a long time, it feels like. For the first play today, we're looking at the Mets, and it's not my fault they're playing my favorite team. I'm going to break down my favorite team today. Haven't done it in a while. The Mets yesterday, they had some problems putting up some runs against the Phillies. Maybe it's because Lindor is out of that lineup. I'm not entirely sure if he's going to be back in this game or not, but I'm going to take the Mets team total here as the play. They're a little bit too much on the money line. It looks like the team total might be set at 4. It might be set at 4.5 because the over-under in this game is only 7.5 runs. So for right now, let's take it for 4. I'll play it up to 4.5 just because the Mets have struggled a little bit over the last 24 hours to hit the ball. That doesn't mean that they're still not hot at the plate. Lindor being out of that lineup on Saturday afternoon, the Mets were still able to put up 4 runs going up against the Phillies. That's a pretty good pitching team. If you were to take a side, obviously I think I would lean towards the Mets, maybe on the first 5 miles a half. I think they're going to get to Jake Irvin quickly in this game, and I'm hoping that it's not the Jake Irvin curse that we had last time I broke him down. Jake's coming off one of the best performances of the season, going up against the Braves, going 6 innings, only giving up 2 total hits and 1 run. I was able to watch a lot of that game, and the Braves were hitting the ball hard. They were just hitting it right to the shortstop. CJ made all those plays, cleanly threw it over to first base every single time. I don't think Jake can do it twice in a row. He might have a little bit of confidence back in him just after that last game, but over the last several games, he's given up 5+ hits nearly every single game. Actually, he's actually given up 5+ hits in every game over the last 10. If you take out that last start, he's also given up 2+ runs in 9 of the last 10 games now, and I don't think he's going to be able to go back-to-back games getting quality starts against 2 quality teams. Even if Lindor's out of the lineup tonight, I'm going to take the Mets here to go over the team total, 4.5 runs as the team total there. For the player props on the screen, we're taking the big boy, Pete Alonso, over 1.5 bases going up against Jake. I really like Pete to hit a home run this game. He's going to hit a home run in this game, actually. I'm going to actually take this as a play as well. So we're taking Pete Alonso over 1.5 bases, Pete Alonso to hit a home run. Jake has given up 26 home runs on the season, and over the last 10 games, he's given up 14 home runs. So he's had some issues keeping the ball in the ballpark. Pete, he is coming off a 2-hit game against the Phillies on Sunday afternoon. And on the season against right-handed pitching, he does have 44 extra base hits, including 21 doubles and 23 home runs. He has a 240 batting average with a slug percentage above 450 going up against both right and left-handers. I like him here, over 1.5 bases and a hit a home run against Jake Irvin as the plays. For the best play of the day, we're going to be looking at the Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Paul Skeens back on the mound for the Pirates. Usually, if I see that, I'd go straight to him, take the Pirates on the first 5, -0.5, take the -1.5 of the game, but that's not the case today. I'm going to take the over in this game, 7.5 runs, as I think the Cardinals, they will be able to hit going up against Paul Skeens. And the Cardinals, they've got Andre Pallante on the mound for them. I'm going to save the stats for Paul Skeens because I'm going to take him as my best pitching prop of the day, but looking at the numbers for Andre and the Cardinals, he has given up a ton of hits over the last 4 games, bringing in a 4.13 ERA. He hasn't been going up against the best teams in the world either, having matchups against the Reds, the Brewers, the Padres, and the Twins. Some of those teams obviously are pretty good on the season, but he's been giving up a lot of hits and a lot of runs, including 5+ hits in 4 consecutive games and a total of 10 runs over the last 3 games. The most concerning part about him is that whip. It's a 1.40 on the season. He's also walked 5+ people in 2 consecutive games, having a total of 10. I think the Pirates will be able to hit him and hit him early. He's coming into this game in really bad form. Again, I'm going to talk about Paul Skeens in a little bit on the player prop side, but for this game, give me the over 7.5 runs. For the player prop on the screen, we're taking Brian Reynolds, the switch hitter for the Pirates, to go over 1.5 bases. I feel pretty confident taking anybody on the Pirates in this game just because how bad Andre has been over the last several games. Again, he's coming into this game giving up 5+ hits in 4 of his last 5 games, and he has been very bad with his control, having 14 walks over the last 4 games. Brian Reynolds is coming into this game feeling himself at the plate, collecting at least 1 hit in 6 consecutive games, and he also has 4 multi-hit games as well. He is now coming into this game with a 282 batting average, and I don't see him slowing down on this one. It's a really good matchup. Going up against right-handed pitching on the season, 289 batting average, nearly a 500 slug percentage with 40 extra base hits. Give me his over 1.5 bases as the play here. Let's go over to the best batting prop of the day. For the play, we're taking Mark Vientos of the New York Mets, and this is going to be a different breakdown from all my other breakdowns because usually I wouldn't take a batting prop or a pitching prop in the 2 games that I broke down, but this time I'm taking both a batting prop and a pitching prop in the games I've already broke down. All the numbers, though, for Jake Irvin, I've already talked about him, but I'm going to do him again. He has been really bad. Besides that Brewers game, he went 6 innings, only giving up 2 total hits in that game. But I don't think he's going to be able to do that again. He was coming into that game going 10 consecutive games, giving up 2+ runs, and 9 of 10 games giving up 5+ hits. Nobody would love for him to have a better game than me. But as a Nats fan, I've been watching him all this time over the last 2 or 3 months. There's no way that he duplicates that performance. This is going to be a great matchup for Mark, who's going to see the fastball and the sinker nearly 50% of the time in this game. So those are the 2 best pitches that he hits on the season. Going up against the heaters, he has a 329 batting average going up against that fastball with a +600 slug percentage and a 342 batting average going up against the sinker with a +700 slug percentage. He's going to get something in the zone in this game. He's going to send it a far way. This guy, he's got a lot of power. He's known to hit some bombs for the Mets. Give me the over 1.5 bases as the play there. For the best pitching prop today, I saved his stats for last. We're going to talk about Paul Skeens taking the over 1.5 runs against the Cardinals. Again, typically whenever I see Paul Skeens in the mound, it's an automatic bet against the other team. Take his under total runs, take the other team under their total runs. But in this case, it's not happening. Paul Skeens, he's been a lot better over the last 2 games, giving up just 1 run to the Marlins and the Cubs. But he has seen this Cubs team many times this season already. He knows exactly what those guys like and dislike in the batter's box. But Paul Skeens, he was struggling just a little bit at the start of August. He had given up 2+ runs in 3 consecutive games, and he's also given up 2+ runs in 3 of the last 5 games. But starting in September, he started to look like his normal self. I think we're going to see him struggle just a little bit in this game against the Cardinals. The Cardinals on the season, they are a top 5 team in baseball at hitting right-handed pitching, nearly 260 batting average as a team. And I will tell you, the Cardinals, they're not good at hitting the fastball. They might be the worst hitting team in baseball going up against the fastball. But what they lack with that pitch, they make up for it hitting the sinker. They are one of the best teams in baseball hitting that sinker. Paul has both of those pitches in the arsenal. It's the 2 pitches he throws the most. We really just need 1 mistake in this game. If we have 1 runner on for the Cardinals, he needs to make 1 mistake, give up a home run. I'm going to take a shot on the over 1.5 basis. Even though he has a really good arm, I think he's going to make at least 1 mistake in this game so we can cash the number. So give me the over 1.5 basis as the play there. Let's go over to the recap graphic. We're going to take Pete Alonso over 1.5 bases against the Nats. Sprinkle on the home run as well. I'm going to take that as an official play on the graphic side. Brian Reynolds over 1.5 bases. We got the Mets team total over 4. Over 7.5 between the Pirates and the Cardinals. Mark Vientos over 1.5 bases. And then Paul Skeens over 1.5 runs. Guys, it's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Monday, September 16th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.